Alright, so today we're gonna mine all this steel and make stuff, which is already happening right here. I'm slightly concerned with our food supply for the rest of the winter, but I'm sure if we forage everything while we can and do some hunting besides, we should be fine. So let's hunt these remaining alpaca. Now look at all that steel already. Who still needs warm clothes? Sean and Sam. Okay. Well, we are making another parka. And then let's make a kid parka. She already has one, but Sean does not. Let's also work on the HVAC here when we have wood. Some other things we can make to keep warm. Let's make like 5 pairs of gloves. I think only adults can wear them though, so 4 pairs. Alright, well, our sow over here is already reproducing, so that's good. You are in a poor mood. Oh, you're not our ideology. Well, let's work on converting him, but he seems very resilient. Why? Because he's a psychopath. We will need an ideology room. Or he's just gonna be unhappy forever. He wants slaves. That's fairly despicable. That's another thing I want to get. I want to get research up and going. So I think a little lab can get attached just over here. Royal Ascent. We are probably not going to be doing that. Especially because it's harder with this mod. There's more ranks in between. Speaking of royalty, I totally forgot. Where is it? Erie's novice ceremony to get her thing. What random room are they picking? They're picking the school room. Sure. Fine. Interesting. Anyway, honorable, yay. She gets that title, and now she gets Psycast. What are we gonna give her? I think... Where is it? Protector makes sense. She would want to protect her family. So let's get Protector, Pain Block, or Word of Healing. Word of Healing is good. Word of Immunity can save someone's life. There we go. We're not going to set too much maintenance for meditation. Mad Bison. Okay. Let's get our 3 main fighters to shoot it. And this will be extra meat, I guess. Pig found berries. Cool. They should be able to eat that. What can pigs eat? Vegetables, raw meat, corpses. Yes, they can eat corpses. So if we have someone raid us and they die, it seems a little inhumane, but we will feed them to the pigs. Alright, we should all have gloves now. Great, love that for us. Okay, this will be our little research room. Well, I would make it out of wood, but we are constantly struggling for wood. Alright, our plants are starting to die, so yeah, any ones that are grown should be harvested. The rest are probably going to die before they can get harvestable. Maybe the rice will. And, additionally, we will start, at least over here, on a wind turbine. Sorry, I picked that up from one of my professors, calling it a turbine instead of a turbine. Oh, it's snowing. We're gonna have to designate a snow area. Snow and sand. Mad squirrels. That's quite a few squirrels. Let's have everyone huddle up by the river in the middle of a snowstorm. Does Ash even have a weapon? No. Ash just defied orders or forgot. You know what? You can go back to what you were doing, dude. The squirrels are coming! And dead. The rest are coming over here. Get him, Sean! Fire sawed-off shotgun! Boom. That's more meat. They just keep feeding us meat on a silver platter. Okay, let's research batteries. And maybe increase the research priority here for Ryan. He is our best intellectual right now, I think. Yeah, 5 with a passion. It's better than nothing. I want to give our pigs some names. Emily and Elmer. That's nice, alliterative names. Ryan is going and researching. Let's give you a light, so you aren't trying to, you know, figure out the secrets of batteries in the darkness. Alright, Tina has hit growth level 4. Hooray! She will turn 7 in, I think, next season. And hopefully she hits growth level 5. Which would be pretty good to get some decent options. But it's obviously not the max tier, which would be 9. Hopefully her next tier is, though. And look, we got Sean getting taunt something here. That's nice. I think he will have better stats, because he will have the full opportunity to get full growth. Alright. Next priority will be putting vents in here and getting a heater so these guys aren't sleeping in the cold, which they sort of hate. Even though they can, you know, comfortably live in that, they don't like it. Which is fair enough. I wouldn't like sleeping in the freezing cold either. Yeah, you should build that vent and it'll be able to heat this room. There we go. Both of them now have livable bedrooms. Love that for us. And we can just expand this sort of framework whenever we want. Animals starving. Yeah, that makes sense. Now they should be able to eat the grass once we take away the... No, here. We might have to expand our pen though, if we don't want them to starve. Wow, pigs multiplying quickly. So we're gonna have to control their population or else they will run out of food. Like I said, in the later game, you can just feed them corpses when they, you know, constantly have a new source of corpses, which is raids. Very peaceful. We haven't gotten raided in a bit, which is sort of crazy. I mean, we've been here half a year, there hasn't been any major trouble. Just to confirm, I am on losing his fun, so it will ramp up. Eventually. Ash is also idle. Well, let's have you mine these components then. Although that will skyrocket our wealth. What are these? These are giant beavers. Nice. She is just a deadly shot. How are we on batteries? A third of the way there. What's this? Info about the Ark of the Covenant? Huh. Alright, let's go for it. Okay, let's assemble our caravan here. Going to this worshipful village, it'll take a few days. We're sending Ryan, Sam, and Ash. And no one else. Gonna send them with a bunch of meals. Just some herbal medicine in case they get shot up a bunch. Some random bits and bobs. 4 days of food, they should be more than fine. Which reminds me, we should also make some backpacks if we have the tech for it, yeah. Oh, but they need specifically cloth, don't they? Yeah. Alright, there goes our little caravan. Oh, and here's charity quest like I was talking about. Oh, it's a bunch of... Oh. Is this a little family? No, they're not related, but they seem to be sticking together. So we would see that Tina isn't doing anything. She's gonna go give them the silver. Some of that is the silver remined. And who knows, maybe they'll come and help us out in the future. There we go. This caravan's going. It's gonna take a day and a half. More development points. Hooray, we did a good thing. An objectively good thing. They will attack unless you give them Ryan. 2 tribes people. No. Uncle of Sam. Who? Let's try not to kill them. This guy? Well, we'll try our best, but he is attacking us. Just go for the nearest cover we've got. Ooh, the uncle was the first to get shot. Yeah, you got bows and we have guns. Oh, they're dead. I would have liked to save him. Is it gonna annoy Sam? Yeah, your uncle died. Yikes. What do they have? They had absolutely nothing. Alright, well, RIP to your uncle, I guess. Now, that is some extra food. So, there is that. And we can take the beer. Even though we don't drink it, we can sell it. See, this is why I love Rimworld. Just like getting to do whatever, peacefully building stuff like this. Obviously, adversity makes for good stories, but sometimes you just want to relax, you know? You just want to chill. Convenient that there's geothermal power right there. I think that'll be our next research project, but it is a very large one. Ash and Sam aren't even here, so we can actually switch that off. Our wood ran out here. Yeah, harvest a tree and put it in the furnace, because our wind ain't blowing. This, the bandit outpost. We'll see if we can get it on our way back. What would we want? Not gene packs. There's also a bear right here, which, it's winter. It might get hungry and decide to try and eat some of our children. So let's be wary there, or it'll attack these animals. I know there's a whole meme with, bears attacking children in Rimworld. It's like the second there's an unattended child, they get eaten. Alright, they're about to arrive at the little village here. Pretty sure since this is an early game, we're gonna way out firepower the tribals. So we can just shoot our way in and out. Here we go. How many people? Oh yeah, same amount as us. We're gonna be able to get them easily. What do we got? Male, female. I'm just looking at their traits in case they survive. Wow, this guy's really good at melee, so we should be careful. Like, they have a nice little place here. Ash has defied or forgotten their orders. I forgot he has that trait. Okay, this seems like mean, incapable of hacking. Hack this. They immediately turn hostile. One is down, one is dead. Ooh, Sam took a bad hit. Let's have her retreat, actually, because he's targeting her for some reason. I don't want her getting hurt too much. Come on, hit him. I know he's in cover and you're not, but, he's dead. This guy, he didn't really do anything wrong. Like, he was just defending what he sees as his home. She got illuminated sights. Oh, that applies something to her brain, which is interesting. Tend her before she bleeds. Oh, you can't hack that. But yeah, tend to her wounds. More have arrived. Well, that's not great. Let's go here and shoot them down before they get over here. Be tending her. They'll attack in a second. Ryan, can you quickly hack this terminal? Sam, you can walk forward and snipe them, even though you're injured. Hey, look at that. She's a great shot. 13 levels shooting. I honestly feel like they too have that in the bag. He's dead. And I want to save him because we're good people. And they're dead as well. We just want to save his life and then we'll release him. Because, like I said, he didn't do anything wrong. We sort of attacked him. Now, they did get in the way of our, you know, acquisition of holy relics, but still, it's not his fault. He was just ignorant. He didn't know. He doesn't deserve the death penalty. If we can avoid it. Back on the farm. Nothing really much happening. She's spending a lot of her time breastfeeding. Which, if I go to the feeding here, let's get Sean and Tina to also be urgent feeding, so they'll just use the baby food. That should save Erie some time. Ooh, Sam has an infection in her leg. You better get home quick. I think they'll tend it automatically, but yeah, on the road, that's gonna progress very quickly. If we get to Erie with her word of, what is it, word of immunity, she should be able to save Sam. I don't like how fast this is progressing. It's only been a few hours and it's rapidly deteriorating. I'm actually going to send... No, this is a terrible idea, usually, but this is sort of an emergency. I'm going to send Erie out as well, with a few meals and some medicine. And she's going to run to help before Sam dies of this infection. Because on the road, apparently it multiplies the infection gain speed, plus only 16% tend. Mad Boom Rat. Okay, kids, just stay inside. No, stay inside. It'll wander around doing nothing. And a man-hunting pack. Just don't go outside. There's scary things. You have enough meals. Even with Word of Immunity, I'm not sure we'll be able to save Sam. Yeah, they're just wandering around outside. Oh, our pig gave birth to 2 piglets, 1 male, 1 female. Cool. I'm sure they will terribly inbreed. They should get there in around the same time. Yeah, you camp. What I'm gonna have them do is chop down some trees to then build a bed. How's your infection? 57. Don't wander off, please. Ryan, stop sleeping. This is very dire. You need to do this. Build a little hut. You rest. Why are you drinking? You're abstinent. Oh my god. Really, dude? Okay, Erie, please don't, like, go and nap right before they get there. That should help somewhat. Boom. Erie, get over here, please. And you need to use Word of Immunity on Sam. Sam, get the fuck back in bed. I hope that's enough. She also has medicine to tend to him. We are going to make a few more little huts, or sort of expand this hut for sleeping in. So you're not all sleeping on the ground. Medical emergency, yeah, I know. Here's hoping the tending can save her. Okay, can tend now. Erie, tend to her. Let's see what quality we get. 61. Might not be enough. Her immunity is going very rapid now, but the infection has quite the lead. Are the kids doing okay? They have 7 meals left. And some of these birds have wandered off. It's gonna cut it down to the wire. 81 and gaining rapidly, but the infection's at 91. 97. I think she's gonna live. 99. Oh. Oh. Oh my god. Sam obtained the recluse trait. You know what? I don't blame you. Like, you joined this, like, crusade for this holy object, and it almost got you killed. That was fucking close. Why is he downed? From alcohol withdrawal. Oh. Well, I guess that saves us having to, you know, keep him imprisoned. Okay, as soon as Sam can walk again, we are getting out of here. Whew. That was close. Okay, let's get out of here. Those ruins will be for someone else to wonder about. I don't know why there's alpaca meat. Alright, we'll head home before the children in here starve. Barracuda can walk as well. It should speed them up. Yep. Oof. Close call, eh? I'm curious. I'm gonna check. But I think the difficulty affects immunity gain, so it's naturally slower. Which I think is a little BS. Like, obviously you make it harder with crop yields and stuff as well. I feel like adjusting game mechanics, like core game mechanics to make it more difficult, is sort of BS. But we'll see. If we go to losing is fun, infection chance is increased, so is disease frequency. But I don't see anything about immunity. So that was just a standard experience. Now, would that infection have happened on a regular playthrough? Probably. Oh wow, it just always has their mood lower. Interesting. Anyway, let me turn that back to that. I was just looking at the settings. Little baby food. Well, they've at least been feeding Ivy. They've remembered to feed her. Jesus, I can't speak today. Oh, the birds flew away. Okay. They decided to go away. So now they can go outside at least. So they don't have that mood debuff. Not that their mood is a problem. Can you play with Ivy? Yeah, she's very unhappy. Slept in the cold. It's 60 degrees in here. Then again, for a baby whose tolerance is very low, I think that makes sense. It's less the baby food, because they can't cook to save their lives. Lisk egg. Is that from the... Wow, they stole this thing's eggs. A mad ibex. Love that for us. Especially when someone is nature running. Nature run on home before that thing kills you. Oh, the dog. The dog is helping. Tina, you don't have a weapon, but go and help. Stand your ground, Sean. Shoot it. Shoot it. Shoot it, child. Very bravely fighting off this thing. Wow. That is impressive that two children managed to take down a crazy deer. Now they're both wounded and she is bleeding, but they did it. They're gonna have a story to tell their parents. They're gonna feel so bad for abandoning their children. And this pig who is starving is somewhat pregnant again. The adults will be back in a second. Very brave. They're just sort of staring. They're both drawing pictures about what just happened. You're bleeding. You know, they're just drawing. It's like, what the hell? Why are you covered in blood? What happened? Erie, please go tend to your children before they get infections, because that would be unpleasant. There we go. All better. There's blood on the floor. Can you please harvest these berry bushes so that they don't starve? Oh, there's like no berries. And we are back. And everything is normal again. Well, that was an adventure. We had Sam almost die of an infection. Sean and Tina... Why are you out nature running again? Sean and Tina almost got killed by an ibex. They've been collecting Feralisk eggs, apparently. And there's blood on the floor. Great. Where is our prisoner? Is he still downed? Oh, we just sort of left him in the river. Whoops, I forgot you exist. Sorry. Honestly, just keep one of those bedrolls for him. Ryan, please go capture ×2. What? There's 2 of them? What are you talking about? There's 1 person. We are just going to convert him and then let him go. After he's over his addiction. You know, we are abstinent. We're gonna see someone in need and help them. Oh, I did not mean to send Tina to do that, but whatever. A barracuda is not incapable of walking any longer. Well, you're getting carried. 3 colonists. Get more info about the Ark of the Covenant. I think we're good for now. We had enough adventure for one day. Ryan is researching away. We're over halfway there. Oh, bad temperature is prohibiting good research. In that case, let's get a vent. Oh, the dog hauled something. Cool. Oh yeah, we trained Fizz in hauling. Little snowman. Transport pod with a lynx. Oh no, it is a person named Lynx. What the hell? Whoa! 78 with a bad back, but 12 shooting and melee. Body pierced, satiable. Okay. Let's try and save her. We don't have a dedicated hospital, but we can slap her in the hallway. It's clean enough. Who's the nearest person? Ryan. Ryan, go save our damsel in distress here. I thought it was an animal, but no, it's a person named Lynx. So, being the good people we— No, don't eat raw food, just cook. Brigands. Notorious Red Scars Targan is hiding. Ransom of 2,000 silver. Double if alive. If we do so, then this person will arrive. We already have an animals person. Teetotaler, very neurotic. Huh. Couch potato. We don't really need them. Would we be willing to hunt a criminal out in the middle of nowhere when we need to take care of things here? I don't think so. And a mining site. We're not going to do any raiding. Yeah. Even though he wants to leave the colony. What do you mean slapped and cold? I guess this one heater is struggling a little bit. Maybe we'll give him another one. Ryan tried to convert Barracuda. We did. So once he is... Honestly... Okay, let's wait for this snowstorm to pass, because that's not nice. Royal Tribute Collector. No. We're not selling this guy. Sorry, and we don't have any L-Tex to give you. So we're gonna convert him, wait for the snow to be over, and then release him. And wish him well. Even though he didn't wish us well. How's the Lynx doing? Starving. Give them food. Hello. Not feed, not assigned to doctoring. Why is that a doctoring job? Oh, because they're downed. Makes sense. Oh, one of our generators just broke. It's fun. We are almost done with batteries, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to assign him to cut some granite chunks, make granite blocks. Yeah, battery's done. Make granite blocks, maybe times 3. And we're going to make a little walled-in battery bank out of granite. Why granite? Because it's the toughest material. We don't want people, you know, going in there and blowing it up. At least the exterior wall will be granite. Need another research project? Geothermal power. They still offered us a gift. Why is my game frozen? Because there's a hunter. They offered us a medic bag. Can she equip that? That should make tending better, right? Yes. Tend quality up. Cool. A hunter. So they just have food, I'm guessing. Would they want to buy some of our pelts? Because, yes, they would. They would buy this steel. Let's sell a bunch of this. Why are we selling all this steel, you might ask? Isn't steel valuable? Yes, it is. But, because I want to do this. This is the Empire mod that I mentioned. And this UI is beautiful. It just got reworked. So, what are we gonna call these guys? We're the Family of Repentance. Then we will call our faction the Humble Penitents. Champions of the Lord. And is there any good symbols? Ah, this one. Lifted. Allowed xenotypes. Oh, we can adjust the percentage. We don't enslave androids, so I'm gonna say basic android disabled. And I feel like there's gonna be more baseliners than anything. Like, just statistically speaking. But we will accept everyone. So I feel like them and Hussars should make up more of them, because those are the more common ones. There we go. Confirm. Now, you might be wondering what the hell this is. We'll see next time. For now, I'm gonna go to this settle colony button. Let's go to the mouth of the river, or the split in the river here. And hit settle. Oh, you do not have enough silver on the current map. Excusez-moi, we just traded for a bunch. It needs to be in our stockpile. No settlements tax, you see. That just popped up. Alright, now we should be able to do this. Arrive in 3.5 days. But we'll have to see what that does next time. And I'll explain how this mod works. It's very cool though. Can give you a great return on investment, but I also like it for RP reasons. Alright, I'll see y'all later.